Hi, hello, and welcome to the stream. My name is tmaaz. This is the construction zone. How the heck are you doing? I hope your day is going well. I hope you are doing well. Hey, Eve, how are you? It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, we, as you can see here up on the big, bright, and shiny screen, we are jumping back into the world of Palia. And as you can see down in the doobly-doo, down below me here, it says easily distracted by the pretty things because, well, that's me in a nutshell. so yeah, we're going to jump back into the world of Palia. We're going to continue searching the Royal Highlands. Just kind of a chill, relaxed, kickback kind of day. Is that Twinkie? no, that is not El Diablo. That is I'm not sure who that horse is. That's yeah, that's just the horse they put on the cover. I think you can get that horse, but you have to like go through this whole. I think you actually have to spend real money and get a license, a quote unquote like rider's license for that horse. It's one of the ways they make money on the game. You buy outfits, you can buy clothes, whatever. And then for some of the animals, you can buy a license to have that animal as a pet. It's actually Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron. That sounds really familiar. Stallion of the Cimarron. Spirits. Why do I know that? That's not. Is that Disney? It's a movie, but dead on horse from the cover. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, it was like I know that term. I feel like it was an animated film or something. But it's not one that I had seen. I am trying to remember. There's like when I was a kid, there was like a whole series of books about horses. Like horses were a big commodity. And there was like about half a decade where horse books, and for like I guess the term I often hear is horse girls. Girls that love horses. They had like a whole market cornered on writing books about horses and having horses and living with horses and whatnot. Animated. Oh, it was a DreamWorks movie. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. Yeah. So we are gonna jump into Palia. Why don't I flip the screen around here, and we can get into the gameplay. I used to walk through the VHS rental store and see the cover of Black Beauty. The horse girls are real. Nice. Oh, and I forgot to read Frosty did their intro here. Let's see. Frosty has said last time in The Hiatus Ends, Minecraft, we finally returned to the Treehouse SMP to build up the construction zone. We also discovered tmaaz has, in quotes, "I'd faint if I have to be rude to anyone" energy. Wow. Even when urged to inconvenience the whole server. Today we are easily distracted by the pretty things. Will the shiny objects win, or can the construction crew keep us on track? And good luck. Yeah, if it's me we're talking about, keeping me on track. Not as easy as it sounds. I used to walk through the VHS store. Oh, with Black Beauty, yeah. Press any key. All right, we will jump into the world here. I'm not sure where we left off. If we went back home or if we I don't remember if we went back home or if we're still out at one of the campsites. The vibe of this patch trailer is so random. Cozy fantasy magic, also real soccer. Yeah, the splash screen is kind of odd. There is an actual trailer for the game that is it's a cinematic. It's really well done. It looks like it's a movie that they just like took a clip from. It's incredibly well done, and I really wish there was a button here to click, because I know if I quit the game and start the game over again, it will automatically play at the beginning. But then I'll lose focus on the window and I'm not sure what exactly will happen. I wish there was a button on here. It would just be like, hey, watch the trailer again. Just out of curiosity, settings, credits. Will it let us watch the trailer? There's no button on here. Announcements. No. No, there doesn't appear to be a way to trigger the trailer to play. But if you go to Steam and you look up Palia, it's in there. It's like a solid, I don't know, couple minutes long. It's like a full-fledged like movie trailer. It's really good. It's well done. And it hints at a lot of things in there. Very subtle, very quick. If you play the game, you understand them, but if you don't, it does kind of draw you into the storyline. You're like, oh, what's that all about? So, let's see. No worries, gonna lurk a bit because I gotta get ready to head out, but hope you have a good day. Oh, okay, great. Always appreciate you lurking. And I hope wherever you're heading out to, I hope it's fun. And not like the time you had to go find a fax machine. So hopefully this is a good outing and not a really bad outing. Let's see. We'll hit play here. Faxing is a cursed relic of a darker age. This is true. Well, the lo-fi music's kind of got a beat going on. Double checking. Huh, yeah. All right, we're actually gonna switch over to the game sound, which does have music in it occasionally and such. So I tend to leave my music off because there's quite a bit of like music in the background and whatnot of the game. Oh, so we ran home. Let's check our listing here. We need to continue following Ulf. Fill Sugarfoot's trough with the requested items. Oh yeah, that was that quest that we thought was going to be simple. Just take some food over there, and it turned out that Sugarfoot apparently wants like 100 things, so that's going to take a while to fill that out. And then Highland Stables. We have found all but one of the stables as we were searching Highlands, the Royal Highlands. So let's look at our inventory. These are some things that we had picked up. Oh no, these are items that I picked up and I still have in my hands because they are things that we need to drop off for Sugarfoot. So what we will do is I think we'll do that first, and then we'll head over to the Highlands. So yeah, so let's run into... Let's do our usual cleanup first. So we'll run over here, and we will clean up the usual bits and bobs here. We're gonna loot. We got a candy egg. Loot. Spicy peppers. We will... not seeing a lot of weeds. Not too bad. We'll weed the garden really quick. Oh, there they all are. I was like, oh, doesn't look like we have too many weeds. No, they're all in the back corner. And there's tons of them. As per usual. Okay, so now we can water everything. There we go. That's good. We'll water the apple tree. We're growing more cotton so we can have more fabric. We stopped growing corn for a little while so we could put more cotton in. There we go. Yeah, I believe that's everything. It needs to be watered. Yeah, I think we're okay there. Let's refill the water bucket. Alright. We'll put that away. Let's see what kind of goodies we processed last time. We have 10 apple jams. Open. There we go. We got 3 pumpkin jams. Pumpkin. Wait for it. Wait for it. Canned pumpkin. Let's see. Okay, we replenished our stock of cotton seeds and of cabbage seeds. We replenished our stock of bok choy seeds. Let's double check. Is there anything we need to put away in here? No, we're gonna sell that. We're gonna sell those. We're gonna eat that. So we're good there. We haven't been using our composters at all. Because we haven't gone fishing. The only time we use those is to stock up on worms. Alright, so we'll put that away. We got a juniper seed. Okay, did we process any metals? We got some gold. How are we doing on our gold stock? That's copper. Yeah, 40, was it 49? That's not bad. We're getting there. More jadium. How are we doing on jadium? Oh, we already have more jadium than we have gold. We have been collecting gold bars since the day I started playing, and somehow we already have more jadium. Yeah, gold up until the point of the Royal Highlands opening. Gold, I mean, you were lucky to ever see any at all. And now in the Royal Highlands, I think every single time we've gone over there, we've come home with at least a little bit of gold. So that is a nice uptick. Is there anything we need in the house? Don't believe so. I think we're good to go. What time is it? It's 7 o'clock in game in the evening. Yeah, that's fine. We're not under a time constraint to go over to the family farm in Kilima. So, because we don't have to interact with them, we just need to go over to the trough and drop the food off. All right. We're running in before everything loaded. There we go. Game doesn't necessarily like that. It's trying to load in, and we're all running around. Boy, did I open my chute late. Holy cow. I almost took a header off of that one. And we're running. Say hi to the NPC as we run by. Oh, is that heat root? Yeah, we need some of that because we cooked some stuff a while back that had spices in it that kind of ran down our spice level. Okay, so interact with this. Let's see what we have here. I did find... Nope, not that tea. This tea. I found one of those. I made one of those. This we haven't found the recipe for yet. And this we haven't found. These are found at campsites, and so we have to keep going back to the campsites and hoping that we find some there. So we will contribute those. So we still need wisteria tea, and we still need beans on toast. Let's go back. Whoop. We found the amber moray. We found the green anchovy. And we found 3 sillyfin. We got that all completed. Contribute. Alright. And then here, we found an Enfield moth. We already had a king crab. I think we found one. Yeah, we only found one heart drop mantis. And we did find all 3 of the banshee banshee beetles. I said banshee battles. That's funny. So yeah, we still need 2 heart drop mantis. Contribute. Go back. So yeah, 2 heart drop mantis. Beans on toast, wisteria tea, and we have this taken care of. All of those things are in Highlands. So we will be, now that we have put this stuff in here for the expectant maternal riffrock, we will head, oh, I keep pressing. See, I played Minecraft recently, and now I got all my shortcut buttons messed up, or my key tabs of which key is which. I keep trying to press things that work in Minecraft and don't work here. That's a pretty horse. It has a flaming mane and tail. That's one of the horses where you have to... Whoa, that was cool. That's one of the horses that you actually have to buy. You can't just get that horse. They're having fun. They're just jumping off of everything. Okay, so let's take the stagecoach and we will head over to the Royal Highlands. Yeah, Central Stables. There we go. Take a nice relaxing stagecoach over. It would be really cool if they had a cutscene here while you're waiting for the while you're waiting for it to load. Instead of just being a generic screen, it'd be kind of cool if it actually was, you know, either like a quick animation, even if it was just a GIF kind of animation where it just something was happening to give you the feeling of actually taking a stagecoach. I think that would be kind of cool. Before we head up north to continue on our path of journey, let's look at the map and see where the campgrounds are today. I was doing some research and I found out that the campsites, each actual real day, not day in game, but actual real day, the active campsites change on the site, and I believe it's there are 2 active campsites per day. And so you can't just sit here and hop campsite to campsite collecting stuff. I think they do it to kind of slow the speed of the game down a little bit. So what we have to do is we have to go to where we know the campsites are, and we need to see if that is an active one. And I believe if it's active, there will be a, it'll show like a little fire. Let's see, does it actually show? Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't have it in the legend where the campsites are. So yeah, they're not, yeah, they're not initially marked. You have to go find them first. So let's do that quest. Let's call our horse El Diablo, also known as also known as Twinkie to some. I forget what the key is to make him appear. It's X. There we go. All right, El Diablo, let's do this. I might rename him to Twinkie. He should be El Diablo, but he's really Twinkie. All right, we know there's a campsite really close by here. It's just over here beyond the trees. Isn't it right here? Wait, isn't it right here? Oh, that looks like gold. Wait. Is that gold up here? No. More jadium. That's fine. Oh. What's the chance that that's a heart drop? Come on. that's not a heart drop. That's, we don't need that beetle. Man, that thing came over and just punched me right in the nose. Rude. That might be. Nope, that's an amber. But I saw another bug over here. No, we don't need that guy. That's another beetle. Is he gonna attack again? He is walking awfully. Yeah, he is. Wow. Yeah, whenever I'm not hunting them, they get awfully aggressive. He comes again. Look at that. I'm glad we don't take damage in this game. He's got an attitude problem. If I didn't already have a fire mask, I would just take after him and be like, you know what? Two can play that game. That looks like it might be a mantis. It is. Another amber. Alright. Oh, we got some amber over here. Let's see if there's a mantis in here. There is, and it's kind of stripy. This may be a heart. Let's take a chance. Nope, another amber. Okay, I see a mantis. Nope. Is that a mantis? That was a heart drop. All right, so we got another one. All right, so we need one more heart mantis. He's coming back again. Yo, that cat. Let's just say that cat's real lucky it's got 9 lives. Oh. Nope, that's a beetle. Another amber. Oh, I see. There's something stuck in the amber over here. Oh, it's another cat. Should you let it? Oh, hold on, there's a mantis. Missed. Missed. Another amber. We'll let the cat out. There we go. Is that a mantis? Thought I saw something move. There's these little floaty things that kind of look like dandelions that float around in the air. They always catch my eye, and I always think it's a bug moving, and it's not. That cat. Y'all. I am at the end of my rope with this cat. It has attacked me like 5 times now. And we got a pyroflow mask out of it. It really wanted me to have that mask. Apparently. Because it was doing everything in its power to get my attention. Alright, one more mantis. All we need. And then we need the food. Again. What is... Okay, did Palia turn up the aggro on these? I've never had them just... I mean, I wasn't even moving. I was just standing there, and it ran up and hit me. Telling you. I'm not seeing any more. Is it because it's nighttime? Let's check over here in these bushes. They tend to like to hang around these trees that have the fireflies on them. They tend to be in this area. Side of this fence here. Is it, maybe it's because maybe they don't come out late at night. Oh, it was just a shadow. Yeah, maybe they don't come out at night. Because they all seem to have disappeared. Oh, no, that was a beetle. Is it the animals scaring them off? Is that... Maybe that's the problem. Maybe you need to shoo the animals out of here. To get more bugs to... What is... Oh, it's... Oh! There is the disco deer. Did we hunt him? Or let him be? Maybe we can get a nice picture of him. We can get around to the side. Okay. No. Oh, stand back up. Come on. Oh, no! Let's see. Hopefully you'll turn back around. Are you serious? Come on. Every time I try to get a picture of him. Yeah, let's hope he goes this way. Oh my God. Why are you being so problematic, sir? Okay. I feel like we did the best we could. All right, again. Oh, sorry. All right, let's see if we can find the one more mantis that we need. Not seeing any bugs. It's like 4 in the morning. Just keep walking around out in this field. Hoping to come across one more. Because they do frequent this area. Wait, we got kind of turned around. Are we north of the lake? I think I got myself turned around. Hold on, where are we? I did. I want to be down here. So turn to my right. I don't see any mantises moving around. It's almost 5 a.m. Yeah, they must not come out. Oh, there's another beetle. I don't think I can run up this hill. I think it stops me. Yeah, it won't let me climb up it. I forget what's the easiest way to get up there. I think we have to go around. I'm trying to stay away from the disco deer, and I don't want to alarm him or make him run. Can we go up this way? Kind of. Oh. Nice. Hello? Alright. What do we got up here? Got some edible food. Let's look in our inventory really quick here. We can eat that, eat that. Another mask. That gets sold. That gets sold. That we keep. That we keep. That we throw away. That we keep. That we sell. That we sell. The heart drop is the important one. That we sell. That we sell. Okay. We could probably stand to boost. There we go. Eat that. Okay, we're up to full. Okay, that was the morning bell, which means it is now considered daytime. So if those mantises only come out during the day, they should now be prevalent again. Oh. I hit it once. That was weird. Oh. Missed. This might be it. Oh, it's another amber. Darn it. Okay, we're looking for... What's in there? Oh, it's more heather. More food. Okay. Golden fern, we'll take that. More food. Is that mantis in the grass? What is that? Wild ginger. More food. More food. That's got stripes on it. This might be it. 1, 2, switch. Was it amber? Darn it. Darn. Another golden fern. Thought I saw something move up there. What's in here? Another golden fern. More heather. Always want to be on smoke bombs just in case, so we can react quickly. That's gold. Oh no, it's jadium. The angle the light was hitting it looked like gold. More jadium. Okay, so now that it's daytime, let's jump back down to the clearing down there. Is that where we'd been this whole time? Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, that's where the campsite usually is. What's in there? It's a beetle. We'll let him out. Run free, buddy. Got a cat. Right. Looking for that heart drop mantis. They're just not having any luck finding any more of them. Alright, so maybe what we need to do is continue on our way looking at let's see, where's the next closest? We're up here. I don't remember if there's a campsite up here. I know there's one down here by the entryway. So we could cross over this. Float down there. I just saw a mantis below us. Where'd it go? It's an amber. I saw it hop as we were flying. I cut my landing short because I thought we were gonna snag it. Oh, we got it. It was just the wrong one. Another campsite. Let's see, is there anything in here? No, that has stayed exposed. There's no food, there's nothing left on the table. Okay. So let's see. We can go. I'm trying to remember if there's a campsite up here. Okay, there's Stonehenge. There wasn't one there. Is there? Oh, hello. I got stuck on the lip. Maybe there's one. Is there one over here? Heard that. What was that? Let's see. Is anything down there? Let's cut across the bridge. The person on the fiery horse running around. Oh. Okay, not sure that was necessary. Let's... Okay. Enfield moth. And the reason I caught that wasn't because we necessarily needed one. but if a bug has spawned here already, removing that bug means that a new bug might spawn to take its place and might be the one we need. So sometimes it's worth collecting something you might not necessarily need just in case. It might be replaced by one you do need. I realized I wasn't finishing my thought process there. Whispering Widow Moth. Missed. Okay, boy, I just hoofed that way over the cliff. Sorry, anybody who's down there. I don't see anything hopping on the ground. What do we got here? More food. We've already burned through like half of our focus, so eat those. Get rid of the stone. Eat those. Golden fern, we're going to be selling those. There we go. We're going to be selling those. Keeping our no, we'll be keeping that. Selling those. Let's see. It would be really cool if one of the options for sending your pet back with things like here, the courier pet, if you actually had two options. One of them was to take things home and put it in storage. The other would be to take things to what's his name shop? Zeki. You could take it to Zeki's shop and sell it and come back with the money. That'd be great. Okay, switch to bug catching again. Alright, not seeing a campsite up here. More food. Food. No bugs in the tunnels. Okay, I know there's a campsite. Where is that one? We're here. Okay, there's a campsite right there. So campsite. Let's come down this way. Thought there was another one along the beach, but I'm wrong. I feel like there's one back here, so maybe here? No, that's that rock that's got a circle of stones around it, or a little fence around it. So let's jump down and we'll glide over here. We're not gonna make it that far, but we're gonna try to glide that far. Maybe we can glide to here and jump again. Nope, the paddock is empty. So it's not there. Where is the other campsite? Is there one? Was there one back this way? I don't remember where all the campsites are. I'm half tempted to look it up because I feel like we're wasting time. Let's do. Let's see. Okay, that one's north, that one's north. There's one over here somewhere. There's one over here somewhere. Oh, there is one by the lake. Okay. It's saying there's one here. But we were just here. It's saying, yeah, it's saying there's one in each of these. This is the southernmost one. The one here. This is as far south as they reach. So we're gonna turn backwards. We're gonna go this way. We're gonna go right behind where we are right now. Okay, so there's the paddock. Yeah, this is the southernmost one. So we need to go this way. We've got, do we have our smoke bomb in our hand? Yeah. Just in case. I like to get up high so I can see. Aha, campsite. And there's something glowing down there. Hello. S'mores. We don't need s'mores. We will leave that for somebody else. But we are going to look around and see if there is... Aha. Let it be a backpack. Amadeus's weapon. Okay, that's another thing to add to the collection board. Okay. I need this. And of course, another fire cat attacking me. Because that seems to be par for the course now. Get the garlic. Campfire soup. How we doing on... We're like 500 down. Yep, we'll eat the campfire soup. Amadeus weapon. This is something we will turn in. We don't need to keep the stone. Okay, so now when we look at the map, it marks that we have found that campsite. Which means there's one... It did it again while I'm looking at my map. Rude. Boy, I tell you. Good grief. Oh, I see something sparkling over there. Is that a... That's a cat. Okay, so we still need to find... Is that a known... That's gotta be a known chest, right? It's not marked, so I either found it already... Oh, somebody's hunting. I'm gonna wait. do I have? And what masks do I have? Got Terra, and I've got Pyro. Oh, I can use that Pyro mask. Okay. Oh, okay. I thought I had already found that one. What's in here? There's another item we can take in. Hallward's Crest. Okay. Well, that was a fortuitous accident. I thought we had found all those. Okay. Unless those move as... Those can't move. There's no way they would do that. That would be, from a developer standpoint, that would be... Let's see. Let's go this way. Because there is potentially... yeah, I can get up here. Oh, please let me get up here. Don't make me climb all this way and then not let me up. 3, 2, 1, jump. Oh, I was just a fraction too late. All right, wait. That was so close. All right. There we go. This where we just were? Standing Cliffs. Yeah, we were up on top of Standing Cliffs. So, over here, like in this area by this walkway, I think there's another one. Well, let's go this way. Or not I think there's one. I think there's the space for one. Let's look down. Oh! Holy cow. Okay, where am I in regards to the map? Okay, so... I think... This might be one of those times where we need to use the camera so we can see better. Okay, I'm thinking this like worn area here might be where it typically resides, but just to be on the safe side. Look down over the edge here. Along this wall. No. Down in this valley. Where are we? Yeah, we're already north of I-8, so it's not here. So we looked in H8, we looked in I-8. It's not here. That one was there. So I'm wondering if there's only one more, and it's probably in the northern region. Maybe it's under the bridges? Let's go back. Okay, we got smoke bomb in hand, yes. We're gonna skirt this cliff here. Look down. See if we can look down in the valley here. Not seeing anything there. Not seeing anything on that hill. Okay, that's the grassy clearing where we usually... Oh, I heard that. That was a bug that vanished just as we were looking for it. Okay, so that one we know about. Yeah, the one in the clearing here. And then I think I believe there's one. Is there one down? Like there was one on that side, and I thought there was like one on the other side of the cliff here. Like basically on each side of the mountain, I thought there was like a campsite. Look down. Okay, I don't see anything there. Let's look over a little further. Don't see anything. Again, we might need to use the camera to see better. Oh, okay, that's the wall. That's the wall that kind of separates these two areas. Is that a... We can't zoom in anymore, but that sure looks like a chest up there, doesn't it? Can we even get up there? Or is that the other side of this? That would really suck to spend a bunch of time trying to figure out how to get up there, only to find out that that's an optical illusion. We'll need to wait for better lighting, like later in the day. Not seeing... Okay, from this vantage point, I'm not seeing... Rocks are in the way. Let's go ahead and jump down here so we can see down into the valley. Okay, that definitely looks like that would be a campsite there. And didn't sit... That person just jumped off the hill with that horse. Good grief. Let's see. I I believe there is an achievement that if you jump from like the highest point here while on your horse and dismount as you're going down, I think you get some kind of silly achievement like falling from high places or something like that. I think the highest point has to be like over there on that other valley. But oh, here, I need to pause so I can switch back to, there we go, being able to see my, nope, that's not the screen I needed to see. That's the screen needed. Okay. Let me look at the map again. Okay, so we're here. We are in G7. Did we see something up this way? Not seeing anything there. Maybe around the edge of the lake here. Wait, this is the... This is, yeah, this is the main stable, so not here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything here because that's the home base, or the central stable. We just came through here. I think there's one on the north side of the lake over there. Yeah, we're on the lake here. Let's see, to get to the north side of the lake. Let's go over this way. Get up as high as we can so we can see better. That's weird. We can jump on that, but not all the way up. It's kind of blocking our view down into the valley here. Let's look down this way. No, I don't see anything down there. Don't see anything over there. Let's check the map. We're here at the bottom of, what is this, G5? So, like, anything down here? Like, down to our right? one. Don't see anything here. Anything inside here? And this would actually make a really good campsite. You're protected. You've got like walls around. Let's see. Down into the valley here. Unless it's hidden by the trees. No. Yeah. I don't think so, but let's, just in case, we do have our smoke bombs enabled. Just in case we suddenly see a mantis. Yeah, I'm not even seeing an area that looks like it might be prone to being. All right, so let's look at the map again. Let's see, we're coming up, we're in the 5s and 6s. I think the only other... We looked around the lake, didn't we? Yeah, I think the only other one, it must be something up here. It must be up. Oops, somebody's really close by. No. No, I was kind of watching as they cut the tree down to see if maybe some mantises, I guess that's the plural of mantis, mantises would appear. Okay, so yeah, I guess let's see, I think, yeah, we're along the pond here. Okay. Okay, you can't jump over a brick wall. I can jump over the wall. Goodness. That was harrowing. Is it here? Can the horse climb up where we can't? No. Just checking. Well, that's a predicament. What do you got here? We're gonna switch back because I feel like there is there were beetles in here. I don't know that there were mantises in here though. Beetle. Yeah, I don't know if there are mantises in here. A lot of beetles though. What is that? Oh, it's that mirror. The whole random furniture sitting around all over the place. That. The jeweled mantis. Okay, so yes, mantis in here. Wrong mantis. Alright, we collected everything in here. Oh, they are really trying to catch something. Holy cow. Okay. Some people wave, some people don't. It's okay. No one is required to be friendly. Okay, let's pause for a second. Let's see. When we were doing our map clearing work. We cleared all of this down here. We didn't go up into here on purpose because we were leaving that chunk for when we continued on. We looked at all this, all this, all this, and this. So we are prepared to move up to the next level. Now, we could go over here and check this out. Or since we're already on this side of the map, we could kind of skirt around here and check this direction. I feel like that's what we should do. So what I'm gonna do is actually go right back through this doorway and go this way. Hold on. Is that where we... Yeah. I was like, this... Why does this look so familiar? Oh boy. Because you already been there. Oh boy. Some people's kids, I tell you. Let's see. All right, we got iron deposits. Looking on top of things, we are at kind of a nice angle. Oh. I see a glittery... Oh no, I thought that was a mantis. What? Holy cow. I don't know what this bug is, but that just took more smoke bombs than I have ever had to use before. It was a starred phoenix moth. I've already collected a phoenix moth. Why was that so hard? I thought that was going to be some kind of rare animal or something. What is that? Hold on. What is this? It's a piece of... Decline. It's another piece of furniture just randomly sitting out in the middle of nowhere. Okay, so where are we? Okay, so we're just now in the lower section. Yeah, so from here we're gonna go... We're going to kind of follow the wall up and look at this little piece here. Make sure this is all copacetic and that we've checked it out. a wall here. Let's look behind it. Ooh, the sun's right in our eyes. Looking around from this vantage point, this is really pretty. I'm not seeing anything behind the wall here. Right. Another beetle. We'll let him out. This looks like food. Oh, no. That was a beetle. That was food. Royal heather. Oh. Hello. Another golden fern. Lots of mushrooms. Another beetle. Another beetle. That was actually gold, and it had a sapphire in it, no less. That was impressive. Alright, so we're continuing on, skirting the hill here. Just want to make sure we don't go too far. Okay, yeah, we're almost at the edge of where... So just a little bit farther. Ooh. Okay. Jadium. And we got this like stone path that comes back this way. Are we still within our region? No, we need to back up. We went too far. But now that we're here, according to this, just like here, there's something back around this corner. There's like a little inlet back here. Is this what it was referring to? That? Look how far back that goes. Why does that go back farther? There's no clear-cut way to get up there. Yeah, this is all dark rock, which means we can't climb it. No. For a split second there, I thought maybe we had figured it out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it looks like that. But we are now back in our zone. So I think we'll just go ahead and go straight across here. We'll start looking at whatever this is. Am I facing? Yeah, a little more that. All right. Am I too high? Yeah, I need to come down this way. Into here. Yeah, this is okay. I don't want to go too far north. Okay, so there's an outcropping here. It looks like there might be something directly below me. There's another one there. Can I get from there to the... I might be able to. Okay, so... kind of cool. Like these big patios sticking out. Oh, no way. A hidden chest. It just had wood in it. That's all. That's really funny. I thought I found some cool super secret thing. It was like, yeah, it's good. Just a chest with some wood in it. Alright, what's below here? I don't see anything on top of that. I don't see anything on top of that one. So this looks like at some point in time this was maybe all level? I don't know. Let's see, can we... yeah, should be able to do that. And then... right. Make sure, is there anything down here? No, don't see anything on that side. That looks like another chest box down there. Not seeing any... no additional signs of any points of interest down underneath here. Where are we as far as the map's concerned? Yeah, we're right in the thick of it here, so... okay. Look behind that pillar. I don't see anything down there. Okay. Interesting. All right. Okay. Anything around this? No, okay. Let's float down here between. And where was that box? There it is. Terraflow. We do have an extra Terraflow mask. That had a platinum bar in it. Nice. Those are not easy to come by. Okay, interesting. Seeing a lot of jadium up here. The server is winding down. Oh shoot, hurry. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Okay, grab that. Let's see. N, stay, or Y, move now. We'll go ahead and move. Right. Didn't do anything. I think I may have hit it too late. It may just move me automatically here in a minute. Okay, so we checked that, we checked that. There's another one over there that looks toppled, but I think that might be... Yeah, the toppled one is already on the other side of this area. So we're gonna keep like this is probably as far north as we're gonna go. But west, however, we can continue on. Okay, there's nothing on top of those pillars there. There's a pillar below us. Let's see. Where are we? We're in G4. Alright, so we're coming across here. Yeah, we could... What's a little... Okay, there's... It's just that little bit sticking out there. I just want to make sure we're not missing anything. Okay, so yeah, we're right here. Looking down. Don't. Okay, there's another box down there. Or another of the, what do you call it? The aeroflow boxes. Don't see anything on top of this section. Oh, wait. Hold on, right above my head. switch the camera. Right there. That's another hidden box. Here. I was like, yeah, that looks a little too unnaturally shaped. All right. Can we get there from here? Yep. Oh, nice. It got us a hydroflow mask. Okay. Cool. Okay, so where are we? We are in, was that G4? Can we get back? No. We can, that was a jump that was only able because we're lower than where we jumped from. So I think we can go down and look like outside the wall here. Like look around behind here. Everything seems clear. That looks like a pyroflow symbol. What do I have on me? Got an aeroflow. And a terraflow. And a hydroflow. Okay, we're going to move this over. I'm going to put that up there. So we have... Y'all. We have one of everything we need except for the one we need. That's really funny. Heart drop. Okay, we need that. All of this stuff's for sale. Move this. Move this. Move this. Sure, move that. We're running out of space. Didn't I pick up food? Is there something I can, any of this that I can eat? No, nothing edible. I've already eaten all the stuff I can eat. And I don't want to eat this just for the sake of getting it out of my... Oh. Could do that. That almost filled us up. Let's see. All right, so we've got, what, 5 slots open? Yeah, so we got everything but a pyroflow mask. And of course, the one we need is a pyroflow mask. But now that we've found it, it is marked on the map, so we can, and it does stay marked, right? Yeah, they stay marked until we empty them. Okay, so we looked over here. We're looking at this. We're gonna keep, yeah, we're gonna check the outside of this wall here. Basically, we're gonna, where the tree is, we're gonna move this way. That's the end table. We already found that. So yeah, so that, we're good there. I think we'll just come down this way, look at this edge of it, and then we can step inside. So yeah, there's the tree. We're parallel with the tree. We're going to stay south of the tree. Look inside. Steps that go into water. Don't see anything on the stage. See bugs. I see more steps down there. Okay, we already looked on top of here. I figured by the way that was marked up that you could walk up that. Got it, you know. Okay. Okay. Come down this way. All right. Let's go back north. Hello. Oh, I thought I saw this sticking up this corner piece of the building, and I thought it was a box. I was like, "Hey, we got 3 in a row." Not so lucky. Okay, we got steps here. That doorway. Stairs going down to the lower level. Well, that's interesting. Clearly, that is over there so we can get up on that. Yeah, they don't leave those lying around for no reason. That thing right above my head, that is a walkable. Yeah, so there must be something over there. There's a reason it wants us to be able to get over there. I don't see anything else here, so we can... check the steps here, look under here. Anything hiding? Oh. Is there... we can't crouch. There's no way to see. Oh, oh. I kind of had it there for a second. I kind of got the map to turn the way I wanted it to. Yeah, I feel like we're not supposed to be able to see inside there. Oh, yeah, I don't think there's anything in there. It sure does make me want to try to look in there, though. Okay, I don't see anything under here. Okay, where are we? I am way far out of my area. I wasn't supposed to come over this far yet. Supposed to stay on the north part. Okay. So something up here. Just in case we run across any mantis. Yeah, the only reason that's ever around is when where you can climb it. Oh. I'm sorry, what? What is that? There isn't one of those anywhere else. Okay. Interesting. Don't see anything else. So why is that there? I'm already up to my waist. Why is it letting me continue to walk down? Well, there it is. I was like, is this a secret thing? Nope. It was gonna stop me. Okay. Interesting. Right above my head there's something sparkling on the wall. What is this? Looks like collect playbill. The Kitsu's last song. The OPOC players are pleased to present the last installment of Satrio's Kitsu trilogy, The Kitsu's Last Song. Starring Lyria as the Kitsu, Jex as the Red Raven, Zephyr as the Rock Lizard, Zabit as the Ant, Distrian as Leonet's the Fool. Join us as we follow the Kitsu to the peaks of Mount Fortuna. Will the Red Raven be able to move on from the tragic loss of Prism Trout? Will the Rock Lizard fall prey to the schemes of the Ant at last? Will Leontis, I guess? Will Leontis ever get out of the hole? For one night only. That's kind of cool. Okay. Where are we? Okay, we're right at the top of the area that we're searching. It's a beetle, we'll let him out. Okay. Nothing else here. More stairs. Okay, I can't get up there unless I... Yeah, Oh, maybe that's why they want you to go up there, is to jump across. Interesting. You won't be opening this door anytime soon. So there's a stage door underneath. Okay. Is this what it wanted me to look at? Yeah, there's a flag here. Quest, Highland Trail, search this area. Oh, it is bigger though, so it may not mean exactly right here. So, a moth in there. Let's go up the steps. What's our... Okay, so we looked at everything in this block. So now we're in this one. We already covered kind of this corner down here. So if we look to our left, really? We look to our left. Yeah. That goes south. So we can... Okay, that's that thing we already looked under. Let's just check up here really quick. Yeah, there's the wall. There's... Okay. Yeah, we got that area all looked at. We got this large slab of exterior wall. Going to the entrance here. More steps partially covered by time. Another disco deer. They seem to be pretty prevalent over here. I keep seeing them. I feel like more than I did in Ohari Bay. I'm gonna look up here real quick since it is allowing us to get up here. I don't see anything on either one of those two walkways there. Okay, don't see anything on the inside of the wall here. Okay. So I'm assuming this was the stage, and then everybody maybe just sat around in the grass, I guess? Or maybe there's stairs, or maybe there's seating underneath here. There's a doorway underneath the Yeah. It wants us to look under there. Oh, there's a bug. Oh, it's a beetle. There's something up here. Glad I came around the corner. A blob of something green. That's concerning. A pile of slime that seems to form a trail. Trail? Whoop. Oh, see a trail. There's a note on the door. Hold on, I gotta use the camera. I can't read it. I was hoping that was actually going to be written in English. Yeah, we would need which one of the whatchamacallits, the key, the flow keys, or the flow canisters that fit inside the doors to power them. We're probably not supposed to be able to see that, but that's hollow behind there. Okay, more of the... Oh, and there's more down there, too. Okay, so this is a... pile of slime that seems to form a trail. Wait for it to disappear. Interesting, this time it's not disappearing. How far are we? Oh, we're up in the next section. Didn't mean to go that far north. Nothing under the stairs. Oh, there's the next one. Let's see where the next one appears. help to look from up here. Okay, I don't see... Were we supposed to follow those maybe the other way? Like it was supposed to go here. And here. What was the next one? It was over there. Maybe it's up here. No. Don't see any more of them. Yeah, I don't know if I found these in the wrong order or because I don't see any more of them. So I don't know where this is supposed to lead. So there's one there, one there, one here, one here. So the only one that vanished was the one that was up here. I'm really confused. Yeah, I don't know what's supposed to happen next. Wait, there's something sparkling over there in the tree. Oh, up on the stage. Aha. There we go. Okay. A slimy note. Hallward. There have been some interesting developments in the eel breeding program. After this latest round of trials, the venom secreted by the dart eel has produced the desired effects. When injected into the face in small doses, it can paralyze the nerve muscles, leading to a more youthful appearance. Unfortunately, 10 hours after injection, every subject's face melted off. Oh my god. That's not funny, but it just casually kind of threw that in there so matter-of-factly, like, oh, and by the way, something horrible happened. I have the team focused on working out these kinks. Oh, that's definitely a kink. But I'd suggest not trying this one out on yourself. until we figure it out. If you want us to offer it to Amadeus the next time he's slinking around the labs, though, well, I wouldn't object. He'd only have himself to blame for what happens next. Dorian. P.S. Are we still meeting for dinner tomorrow? I'm sorry for putting it in writing, but you still haven't confirmed, and I need to start preparing. Just let me know. Interesting. Okay. So something is afoot, and why that's out here by the acting stage is a little strange. So are all the green... Are all the green bits gone now, or are they still... Okay, the rest of them appear to have disappeared. Except for the one... Yeah, where was the door? Okay, that's the ramp. Where's the area with the door? It's way over there. No, they're all still there. Okay. I'm not sure why, though. Am I... When I search it, am I picking it up? Condensed dart eel venom. Label on the back reads, warning. 50% chance of face melting. Use with caution. Seems like they never fully worked the kinks out. So I don't know why this is still glowing. I don't know if there's more to the story. Yeah, I don't know. Let's... West Highland Trail. West Highland Trail. Let's look at our quests. Collect entry 18 from Amber Lake. Collect entry 30 from a pond near the beach. Collect entry 35 from a pond in the amphitheater. Oh. That's why it's leading me to the waterfront. It wants me to fish. The message is in a chest in the water. So I need to get at an angle where I can cast into the water here. Fishing pole. No bait. Yep, that's what it was. There we go. Entry 35. Can't move no more. Don't know how it happened. Was thinking about Belle, and the next thing I knew, I couldn't move. Did days really pass while I was caught up in my thoughts? Whole lower body's covered, and I'm too weak to break it. Can barely write this. Paul was right. Don't try to settle the Highlands. Have to be mad as an Enfield to make it out here. Wish I hadn't broken up with Belle. Oh, he got caught in the amber. Oh. Whole lower body is covered. I'm too weak to break it. So the amber siphons off people's energy? Okay, so did we... You found a soggy journal. Some of the pages are ruined, but others are still good. Bring the logs to Binny. Recipe. Aristocrats' big art. Interesting. Okay. Bring the logs to Binny. Well, hold on. Inventory. Oh, okay. So it's just these 4 books. So basically it was the story of this person left the more, what I'm presuming is either Kilima or Bahari, somewhere where it was more populated. And they said goodbye to someone that they apparently cared about because she didn't want to go adventuring. They came out here, they were like, I can't believe how much is out here. I've got enough stuff to sustain myself and make a living out here. Not make a living, but make a life for myself out here. And then by the third one, they were like, something doesn't seem right. You know, the amber seems to be like grabbing people that are the animals and stuff. And even in that message, he was saying he didn't understand how an animal that moves around that much could get caught by this stuff. And then the last journal entry is him saying that he had gotten caught. And so he wrote it, and apparently that was that. Now, because that chest was found in here, so I have to take the logbook back to Benny, which he is going to think it's trash and he's going to throw it away. But yeah, server is winding down. While on this server, you'll be prevented from talking to any villagers, crafting, or cooking food. Well, no, we'll move. Jeez. You can stay on this server, but you can do nothing. So have fun. Okay. Well, so we did that. The note is still there, and we're still getting no reaction from stepping up here. There's no storyline. There's no, hey, you can't get in there. There's no, hey, read that note. So either we haven't done what we need to do to get in there, or it's not something it's meant to be read, just seen. Oh, that is a flying... That looks like a phoenix moth. Yeah, it sure does. Live long and prosper, little dude. Hi. Or off in a... leave in a puff of smoke. Either way, I mean, it's fine. Okay, so we've looked at all this. We're gonna go... we'll kind of meander back and forth here. Once we get to the edge there, we know that that's the end of this box, or this coordinate. So let's... Okay, we're facing south. We want to go this way. Oh, so basically here at the top of the hill. Yeah. Boy, that amphitheater is literally like in the bottom of a bowl. Yeah, that is a long way down. um all right, so I don't see anything on top of what's on top of that? So, okay, those are just plants up there. I thought maybe one of those might be another hidden box. I haven't seen any additional campsites while we've been wandering around up here. We've covered like this, a lot of this area here. No campsites around this. Waterfall's pretty. Okay, so south of us is... We are facing due south right now. So yeah, south of us is that. So yeah, we've seen all of this already. Don't see anything on top of those pillars. I remember when we landed, we tried to land on that statue, thinking maybe something was up there, and there wasn't. We've been up on top of there as well. What section are we in? We're in F4. And so what's the next section? It would be E, so E4 is the next section. Let's see. We did that. So yeah, we can see the remainder of this area. We already came up to the forum because this is where the meeting was, that initial meeting. So we've already looked at like the populated area of this. I guess we can kind of wander up here on top. Kind of over this way. We can continue to look down and see. We've checked out that whole amphitheater area. Doesn't seem to be. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot up here. Now that, I think, if that direction is outside of our realm. Yeah, for the moment, all of that, basically, we're kind of at the cusp of where we're going here. So we can come down this way. Okay, there's a aquaflow animal. Appears to be a bridge over there. Or hydroflow. Hydroflow is water. Okay, there's an area that might be a camping area at some point. Okay, still nothing visible. Let's check around the human stuff here. Okay. All right. Interesting. Interesting wear pattern on the ground there. Where are we in relation to the map? Okay, so the beach basically is the final area. We'll go down and we'll look at the beach, and then we'll look at the river, and then we'll cross and we'll continue on. So you, whoa. Look up here. Okay, nothing up here. Inside this penned area, yeah, I'm guessing this is going to be at some point a camp will be here. It's not right now, but this definitely looks like a camp spot. Okay. Okay. How are we doing on? So yeah, we'll follow this wall down. Anything on the outside of it? No. Okay, anything on the inside of it? No. Doesn't appear to be anything up here. That's a long way up. Okay. This looks like one of the highest points in the area. Is this the part where you jump off your horse? Because if you aim right, you're gonna miss the ground. If you get like a, I don't know if it'll allow you a running start. You'd have to crank it up full blast, jump, and while in mid-air, jump off. Yeah, I don't know if it'll I don't know if it'll work or not. Yeah, it's worth a shot. Okay. I have to do this just right. Ready? I did not do that correctly. I aimed incorrectly. I needed to aim over there, and I don't think that's anywhere near far enough. Yeah, I'll have to look it up. I think somebody already posted where you have to do it from. I don't think it's here. Okay, so along the beach here. Come down, we already checked this area out. We are sticking to this side of the river. Okay. All right, there's another crossing point here. Anything particularly interesting about this? No, but it does cut the waterway in half. At the very least, it impedes flow pretty heavily. If not completely turning this just into a lake. Although the water does keep flowing, so I doubt it's doing that. Huh. Okay, yeah, we're still on this side. Still checking out the beach. Everything up here looks copacetic. Not seeing anything out of the ordinary, nothing hidden. Look up there. And there. Okay, I think that. Yep, we're already up in the other area. Okay, so we checked out the entire beachfront here. So this area where it says the forum, this whole quadrant has been checked. And so now we're here. We have checked all along the beach on this side. Now we'll take the bridge over. We'll check out the beachfront here. In this area. In fact, we might do the north part first and then head down. Because once we do that, the next thing up is this whole like human area up here where there's a bunch of exclamation marks and a flag and stuff. So I have a feeling this is kind of probably a storyline area. So yeah, so we're going to check this bit out here around Kester River. So south cross. Yep. So we'll come down this way. Get to the crossing point. Go. All right. So I said, yeah, we're gonna check this whole area out here. So, so yeah, we'll hop down from there. There's, oh, right smack dab in front of us. Terraflow mask, another one. Okay, anything in the tunnels? No. What's that? No, nothing in there. Alright, so how do we get on top of this thing? Let's see. Come out here. Can't get up there. That goes underneath. Okay. little human walkway. So at some point, water must have flowed there, coming down the hill. Anything hiding around this? No. Can't see on top of it. Assuming this was the top of a pillar. Maybe it just sunk. Because the rest of those are still really high. Okay, this looks down over the beach. Are we too far north? No, we're okay. In fact, we can continue a little further north. There we go. Okay. So the rest of that will be another time. What's that? Oh, okay, it's just weeds and stuff. I thought maybe there was some like a structure there. Nope. Okay, nothing on top of there. Glad we got up here and could see. Okay. Nothing down there. An aristocrat birdcage. It's another random piece of furniture sitting out here for no apparent reason. Yeah, it gives the vibe of clearly somebody was out here, found that, like dug it out from wherever it was sitting and stood it up and, you know, cleaned it up or whatever, because there's no way that absolutely, you know, the entire foundation and structure of the building is so crumbled and barely hanging on. And then there's just a piece of furniture still standing inside what is presumably a piece of this building that is clearly completely crumbled. Which is very interesting. Okay, so nothing on top of here, it appears. So we'll continue south. Anything in here? Other than that really cool sound when you jump. We'll get up here. Don't see anything up here. Anything on top of that? Don't see anything up there. Okay. How are we spatially? Okay, so nothing, there's really nothing up here. We looked at those. There's something here behind us towards the road, like, oh, it's the gateway to this paddock area. Oh. It's the gateway to this area. And that is an area we have already checked on because, yeah, that basically connects to this whole area down here that we already searched. So we will continue towards the waterfront, check along the water, and then we can continue on. Alright, just double checking. Not seeing anything up here. Alright. Let's continue on along the waterfront. Don't see anything there. How much left of the waterfront do we have? And that's it. We can't really get around that. Okay, we got that. Oh, that cuts through. Okay, we already saw all that. Yeah, this is the waterfall. We already got that chest. So that's all done. Aha. Got up there at the last second. Okay, so yeah, we already searched all of this, so now we've cleared that. So let's look at the map. So we have this whole section. We've adventured through this whole part. That only leaves this top bit, the human bit here. And I am this is a what do you call it? Shoot, why am I blanking on the word? Terraflow mask. We have 2 of them. So map. So this is a Terraflow so chest, and so we're gonna go snag that. The marker is going to stay there for that pyro flow. Once we get another pyro mask, we'll go there and get that opened up, and then that'll be done. So yeah, so before we head into all of this, in fact, we may come down here, check this, and then I might go up here and look at the side of this building and see if there's like anything interesting here. Because I don't know if this is all open and like that's an entry, or because it looks like there's obviously walls here, but I don't know if there's any structure left to this or not. I don't, or this is just like a big open area, because I was intentionally steering clear of it. So our compass at the top of the screen will point us exactly in the direction we need to go to get to that chest over there. So we will just looking real quick at what's around, because whoa, that thing took off like a Flame Queen. You've caught every type of bug in the Royal Highlands. Y'all, nice. I just randomly saw that. I'm like, wow, that's really pretty. And so I started checking at it. Oh, we've caught all the bugs in the Highlands. Very cool. Okay, so we need to get over to this That. That's not what I was looking for. I was looking for that. Another jeweled mantis. Oh, it just stood there and vanished. I don't think that's how that's supposed to work. Grab that. I do want to pop into my inventory to make sure we get rid of the stone. We don't want that taking up a slot. Get rid of that. That goes home with us. The new shadow box. These we're going to get rid of before we leave the Highlands. Everything else we're going to... So you'll have tempted to get rid of those planks. just because. Actually, let's switch those. And we're going to switch those. Because all of these are keeping things that are being not only kept, but like maybe processed or... Flame Queen. Legendary bug. The Flame Queen was once a phoenix moth. After reincarnating 10,000 times, the queen emerged and established her dominion over the Royal Highlands. Perhaps it would be wise to pay fealty with a tasty tapestry or a bite of your favorite dress, lest you feel the Flame Queen's wrath. Huh. Very interesting. I wonder if that bug we just caught, that Flame Queen, is one of those things where people are like trying and trying and trying to find it and don't find it. And we just literally stumbled on it. Oh wait, we're still... Is it up on top of there? We're still looking for the box. Where is it? Oh, it is. It's up on top of here. Yep, there it is. One Terraflow mask. And it had contained a royal mystery bag. Let's open that up. And it's another piece of the puzzle. We have one spot left before we need to go cash in. So where are we? Okay, I said maybe we'd look at like the edge of this. We're quickly... Whoop. Can I skirt along here? Oh, nice. I didn't have to go down and climb back up again. So that... Wait a second. That looks like a normal... That looks like a normal house. Like not an ancient house, like a modern Palia. Not Palia, like Kilima, and that just looks like a regular house. What the heck? Why is that there? Ain't me confused. Okay. Okay, we already found out we can't get on top of that yet. I haven't figured out. It sounds like there are bugs all over the place and there aren't any here. It drives me up the wall. Okay, where are we? Okay, we're here. Whoops. That's so close. Oh. It's so close I can taste it. I want to get up there so bad. Oh, I thought those were windows. They're just that's just stylized concrete. I thought that was actually like a walkway in there or something. It had windows on it. Wait, there's something down there. What is that? Yo, this is like a regular house. What is that? Doesn't look like it's interacting, kind of like... I think it's just something that used to be there. It's like old... But these statues are clearly in significantly better shape than the stuff in Bahari and in Kilima. They're all still missing their heads, which is very reminiscent of what you find here in modern times. Most of that happened because at some point somebody of some religion felt that they were idols, and because of their belief system that there shouldn't be what they refer to as graven images of, you know, like deities and things like that. A lot of times they intentionally broke the faces off of them, broke the heads off of them. Like all of these statues, you'll notice none of them have heads. And I don't know if there's another building. This is so weird. So they like built these current buildings into the structure of the ancient buildings. I am so confused. Okay, close that. Let's go around the outside of this wall. Okay, where are we? Yeah. Thought maybe there was a gate or something on this door. Or a gate or something on this wall. Look at the way that the stone is broken. That clearly looks like cannon shot. Like the way it's literally circular, where that cutout is. That looks like it was an attack. That's not natural erosion. Yeah, and there are pock marks and stuff on the wall. Where are we? Alright, so we're skirting along the outside of the wall here. This wall's fine, undamaged. Nothing down here. Oh. There is another disco deer. Okay, so we checked all around that back area there. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, so this has all been checked. This hasn't, but it looks like we need to be inside whatever this is to look at the rest of that. Because it seems there is a drop off there. So yeah, this is pretty amazing. Let's so this is the walkway into this area. Again, statue head broken off. There's nothing up here. Okay. Doesn't appear to be anything inside there. Don't know, we might be able to pull off. Yeah. Okay, so nothing in there. And now we're stuck for it. Alright, we are already we've already run over our usual length for our stream, so we might pick this up again either later today or tomorrow and continue the adventure. I think right now we're just gonna check this fence line coming up to the area. Yep, there's that gate that we were just at. Don't know that they were trying to even chase the disco deer, but you guys just got to saw. You got to saw? Good grief. Y'all, I've been speaking English my whole life. You got to see the disco deer do its teleport thing there. So if you watch the VOD back and slow it down, you can see how it went zoop and it vanished, and then zoop it reappeared, and then voop it vanished again. And so it went from here to next to me to all the way up on that hill in just a matter of seconds. And it was because it just kept teleporting itself forward. And that is the power of the disco deer. That is what it is capable of doing. No love mantises. Oh, and what I do know is right down here along this really nice path we have, right when you get to the bridge, take it to the bridge. Where is it? There it is, right there. There is a stagecoach stop. And that will take us home. All right, let's drop off the collectibles. Keep pressing the wrong keys. Let's go with the sunstones go in here. Sapphires, we only have 2 regular and 1 star. So that is a fantastic find. Those are worth $850 without a star, $12.75 with a star. So yeah, those are keepers. We got a little extra gold. We got quite a bit of jadium. Let's see, this we need to put away. The spice sprouts we're gonna keep. Let's check our supplies on materials. Oh, we actually are kind of low on sapwood. Okay. Oh, wait. That's ashwood. Up here. Ashwood plank. Where are the ashwood logs? Why are there no ashwood logs? What? Did I use up? How did I use up all the logs but not the planks? I'm gonna have to look at that. So clearly we have enough planks, so that will get sold. Bugs. Let's see, we're looking for the blue jeweled mantis. We need another starred one. Now we have 2. The Enfield moth, I believe we have 1. Now we have 2. The mossy moth. We have a star version, so we'll sell that. That goes into storage. That goes into storage. The Flame Queen absolutely goes into storage. The Whispering Widow Moth. We have a starred version of that. Sale. Sale. Amber Mantis. We have 3 regular. Now we have 2 star. Here we go. We have 9 we have 9 regular ones now. So that sells, that sells. The Phoenix Moth starred. Where is the Phoenix? Right there. We have 2 starred versions. That's going to bring a nice price tag. Jeweled Mantis not starred. That'll bring decent cash, won't it? 165. 195. Not huge, but money. Okay, these are collectibles, so let's look at our collectible list. Oh wait, it's in regular at the top. There we go. Okay, so Hallward's Crest. We have one. That's two, so okay. This is Amadeus's weapon number 1. Amadeus. Okay, we don't have that at all, so good. And then Bellefontaine's Beloved. I didn't see any Bellefontaine stuff. Yep, so we're good there. So all 3 of those are placeable. We're keeping all the masks. The Aeroflow. Do we have a starred version in the house? This stays on me because I'm going to go turn that in. Let's get all of the sale stuff out of our inventory and check on how much money we made from our adventure. Only about 1,000. Oh, I forgot to look. Collectible. What is this called? Golden Fern G. Golden. 17 regular ones. So we'll keep the 3 and we'll sell the star. That takes us up over 1,000. Keeping all the other stuff as is. This goes in the house. This might go in the house. So Aeroflow mask. Let's go look. We have the pyro and the Aeroflow. Okay, so we don't get to keep the mask because we already have it. We have the bug boxes up there, and there technically is enough room for the 3rd one because those are the Kilima bugs and the Bahar. I believe the Kilima. I just waved at them. Bright-eyed shadow box. The Killa. Okay, so I got the Kilima. And now I'm going to have the Royal Highlands. I don't have the Bahari box. I have the... I don't know what the bright-eyed shadow box is. I almost feel like moving this over here until I get... What is bright-eyed shadow box? Can we look that up? Let's do this. No? There we go. Let's see. Palia, bright-eyed shadow box. The bright-eyed shadow box is a legendary trophy decor. Oh, so that's all the bugs in Elderwood. Okay, so I have 3 out of the 4 now. How funny that the one that I'm missing is Bahari. Very interesting. Okay, so where do I put the other 2? 4. Oh, that's big. Wow, okay, that'll take up the whole corner back there. Yeah, that's fine. In fact, I might move this guy over and put the other the Bahari box over the window and then maybe move this guy over here. If and when, I'm not going to be too self-assured there. If and when I get the Bahari box, it'll go there. Okay, so what was the other thing to put away? Oh, the chests. We're gonna have to go for a climb. I missed. All right. Don't know if it's going to let me put this one in the tree. Okay. Two. And we're going to move to the side of it here. There we go. Is that? Oh, I nailed it on the first try. All right. Pretty soon I'm gonna have to bring a box over to put them up because I can't keep stacking it off kilter like that. I will have to continue building the front row. All right, so all those are there. So what do we have left in here? We have these bits to take back to the central stable, and we have this that is going to go to what do you call it? To the farm, the family farm. Not that. I want this. There we go. We're gonna run back really quick. We're gonna run back to the Royal Highlands to turn in because I forgot to do it while we were there. And it's actually cheaper the way we did it. We saved 25 gold by going home and coming back to the central stables as opposed to traveling internally, because internally it would have been 100. Again, doesn't make any sense. That's how it works. Okay, what are our pieces? Nope, inventory. So we have Hallward Crest, Amadeus Weapon, Bellefontaine Beloved. Hallward Crest. Okay, so Amadeus Weapon. Oh, there's only 2 pieces. Okay. Hallward Crest. Okay, we're only missing 1 piece. Number 3. Here we go. Bellefontaine. What is the thing we got? Bellefontaine's Beloved. Oh, the plant. Okay. We finished this plant thing. And so we got a reward, a certificate of merit on behalf of the Bahari Institute for assisting in uncovering Enfield artifacts. Can be spent at the artifact shop for useful items. There's an artifact shop? But where is there an artifact shop? I'm confused. Aeroflow, Terraflow, Hydroflow. So yeah, we're still missing a Pyroflow mask. We actually need two. One to have on us. And oh hey, we can do this while we're here. Your bag is full of trash. I'm so jealous. I found this playbill. I fished these up. I found this. Okay, I found this playbill. This isn't junk at all. It's worthless. And not in the good way. Oh, but I thought I saw some jack-cats wearing the actors' masks. If you could bring those to me, now that would be some good trash. Masks? Of course, every actor in a human play wears a mask representing their character. Every trash pixie knows that. They must be thousands of years old by now. Vintage trash is the best. Can you read Ancient Human? Can't you? Come find me if you get all 5 masks, and I'll give you something really good. Okay. I found this. I fished these up. Oh, it's lovely. I can still smell the pond scum. It's simply terrible. Okay. Something about... Oh, we got a recipe for a large piece of artwork to hang on the wall. And then I found this. Eek, this isn't trash. This is nasty and dangerous. I better take it. You need to face... Oh, you need your face to find more trash for me. It's that slime. Okay, they gave us a candelabra for that. And since I'm such a nice pixie, I'll even give you this recipe as a consolation. I know you must have been excited about melting your face off, but maybe you'll have just as much fun with this. Okay, so we took care of that. In our inventory now, we have an aristocrat's big art. And we have an aristocrat's candelabra. Those are home items, so we'll put those up here. Is there anything else? Okay, we are definitely low on standard arrows. We are super low on standard smoke bombs. We're super low on sticky smoke bombs. Okay. Ancient playbill. Okay, so we still have that. Petrified seed. Yeah, there's a lot of things in here that we have that I don't know that we use them yet. So that's kind of interesting. Brewed to perfection. Phil Sugarfoot. Okay, so we have that. Royal welcome. Continue following Ulf. Continue. Okay, so the missing one says find the stable by the Forme Amphitheater. Let's look at the map. This is the Forme Amphitheater. I don't... Oh, unless it's up here. I was like, I don't remember seeing a stagecoach stop while we were over here. But apparently it's either probably up here or up here. Because there's only one up here, I would think it would be centrally located, like here. But maybe it is all the way over there. I don't know. But it said it's near the amphitheater. I just haven't seen it. Very interesting. Okay, well, we came up here. We got taken care of what we needed to get taken care of. Now we will jump back on the stagecoach. We will go back home. There we go. We're gonna run inside. We have these candles. There's somewhere to put... If I were a fancy candelabra, I would go in this room somewhere. Maybe we'll put it back there behind the bottle. How big is it? Yeah, it's not that big. Okay, nice and warm glow back there. Speaking of which, I can't light these, can I? No. That's interesting. Okay, and now this this gigantic piece of wall art. I don't believe I have a wall big enough to hold it. Let's see how big it is. Okay, not nearly as big as I thought they were saying. Can't really fit in here. Trying to fit it in my office would be laughable. The bedroom doesn't have a lot of room for... Well, if I moved that into the corner, I might be able to put it right there. Like do that and then actually hang it on the wall. Okay, those are high up, those are high up. I need to move this painting over and higher. Okay, that's better. Yep, that's better. Okay, so let's look at our new painting. Y'all, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Look at the screen. Is that me in the painting? It's got the bedroll on the backpack and a walking stick and dark hair and if it's a coincidence, it's a very bizarre coincidence. But that does look awfully familiar. There's like a low-slung white bridge with what appears to be like a... I wouldn't call it a castle because of the way that tower comes up. It's almost like a keep. It's got this kind of flying V pattern on it. Didn't mean to do that. Meant to do that. Even in this picture, they're already in ruins. You can see these are broken. I was hoping this was like an ancient painting or something. Very interesting. All right, so let's see. With that being said, let's go ahead and do this. And we're going to press a couple buttons and do this. Let's see. I'm going to turn some music back on. Let's see. Music. There we go. Yeah, that's nice. All right. Yeah, I think that is gonna do it for this round of Palia. I am looking forward to getting back into it and continuing on, but for now, I think we're gonna go ahead and call it a stream here. But we will pick. We're probably gonna go ahead and pick Palia back up on the next stream. I really enjoy where we're at. You know what we're doing in the storyline here, and I am looking forward to exploring that castle or keep or whatever we have stumbled upon on that last section of the map where we haven't explored yet in the lower section. So that is what we're going to be doing the next time on the stream. So yeah, like I said, I think that is that's going to do it for this stream. So set my coffee cup down here for a second. While I say just to remember to be well, take care of yourself, look after yourself, and look after those around you. And please always remember to treat yourself the same way you would treat a best friend, because you deserve nothing less than that. We are wrapping things up here. I am tmaaz. This is the construction zone, and I just really appreciate you being here. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate the likes, subscribes, the follows. For those of you who had joined the Discord, thank you so much. It's fun talking to you. And for those who touch base with me on social media, that's also pretty cool. So yeah, that's gonna do it for now. Until next time, take care and behave yourself. But I'll talk to you again real soon. Have a good one.